Hello and welcome to another episode of Transform and Rollout, first stand of the Wreckers. Where we last left off, our group of bots were tasked with a mission to locate Drillhead, one of Prowl's agents. The group traveled to a planet called Noxorus to meet up with their agent, and after arriving at a cave, the group traveled inside and found two new members, Alpine and Taser, two minicons who bonded with Frostfang and Allegory. The group managed to find Drillhead, or at least what's left of him, and Synthwave heard a voice calling out for help. So Synthwave, you hear a voice calling out for help. It says,
"Please help me."
this voice is coming from behind the rock wall that Drillhead's body is leaning on.
First thing I do is look to Cross Summit. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
No, you didn't hear the
I just heard you just now.
Oh.
It sounded like you talking to me, asking if I heard that.
I heard someone calling for help.
Nope, just you.
Oh.
Frostfang and Allegory, you hear Taser say, I also heard the voice.
I heard those beeps.
I'll speak up and translate and inform Synthwave of what Taser said.
See?
See, there's nothing to see.
Okay, well, if there's nothing to
Okay.
see, maybe we should head in the direction of the voice.
It sounded like it was coming from behind the wall.
I'm gonna look at Taser and be like, what did you hear, bud?
I heard a voice asking for help, and it sounded oddly familiar.
I don't think I heard anything.
If this thing that you hear in your head, what direction would you assume you heard it from? Or was it like one of those scenarios where it's in your head?
It's not in my head. It sounds like it's coming from sort of behind the wall behind Drillhead. Is that his name?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not your conscience.
Ian, what was our
And it's
our
not
mission objective again? I have forgotten. It was to get the intel, right?
Yes, you were to get a data drive from Drillhead, and that was the priority number one.
Right.
And
Do I have
Drillhead,
that? Do we have that?
you grabbed a data pad from Drillhead last time, and then he was holding
Okay.
one of the minicon. But that's about it.
Right,
What state
okay,
is Drillhead currently in?
I thought he was dead.
He's offline. He's gone. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
He's in the
but
dead state.
He's
I-
he's sitting. Chunk of his stomach has a big gap, and like a bunch of energon leaked out, and it's on a puddle underneath him. And then his upper torso is leaned up against a wall.
Does he? I probably have to roll for this. Does he look like he was shot, or like something took a chunk out of it with its teeth?
Roll a wisdom.
11.
With an 11, it looks like it was tore apart.
Okay, so that's probably not a good sign. I'm definitely going to pass this information to everybody else with a warning of, I don't think we're alone in this cave. Of course, obviously we hear that voice, but I mean, I think there's something predatory here.
Org walks over and rips him off the wall.
Well, with that disturbing sentence of something predatory in this cave, I would like to leave.
Borg, you grab Drillhead from the floor, and now you have him. He's just
Oh,
dangling.
he's on the floor? I thought he was on the wall.
His lower half is sitting on the wall, and then his upper half is leaning on the wall.
Oh, okay. Well, Borg goes and picks him up.
Okay, you pick him up, he's lifeless.
And I try to carefully put him, like, fireman carry him, even though I have spikes on my shoulder. So, like, I don't know. Kind of put him in between spikes. I don't know.
I was gonna say, if you're worried for his comfort, I mean, that time is gone and past.
Well,
So
you gotta
morbid.
respect the dead here. I mean, I don't want to look like Vlad the Impaler with this.
Like, that's fine too.
Prowl did ask for us to recover him if possible, and of
Well, he
course
said
it might
rescue,
be nice
which
to just
implies him
bury
being
him.
alive.
Well, yes, but we might be able to at least give him a proper burial.
I mean, at the same time, it's
We-
something extra to carry and take care of, and he said that the mission comes first. But if Borg wants to carry him, I guess it's Borg's.
Borg is already carrying him.
I'd like to go up to the wall. Can I knock on it? Does it sound like hollow, like a thin wall, or does it sound like it's thick and there's no cave on the other side or something.
As you get close and you knock on the wall, it sounds like thick, like there's no gaps in between.
So how?
I want to like just call out again, like, hello, whoever's calling for help. Can you hear me? Where are you?
This could be a trap too.
As you ask for an answer, you hear the voice again. It says,
Is there somebody out there that can finally hear me? It's been years.
Gosh, I hope so. Can you? Where are you?
Can anybody else hear this?
no, only Taser and Synthwave. As you ask the final question, where are you? The voice says,
I seem to be pinned down in some sort of a cave.
I turned across on it. We have some rescuing to do.
Rescuing. Well,
Let's get
yes.
serious.
We got some
But-
stuff to do.
But the rescuing we gotta do, they're kind of dead.
No. The voice.
We gotta rescue the voice.
We gotta rescue.
How do we rescue a show? I mean, sorry, how do we rescue a voice?
Well,
I knew that was gonna happen.
they said that they're underground in a cave, pinned down. But they sound like they're close by, so they've got to be somewhere here.
DM, have we explored the rest of this cave?
You've explored 3 out of the 4 tunnels.
There's a 4th tunnel. Okay. Well, I think one of the more scarier bots should go down the 4th tunnel, and I will stay back here and check out the. Wait, there's a scary predator in these tunnels. Maybe someone else should stay here with me.
Everybody hold hands. We're going down the 4th.
Taser looks at Allegory and says, I think we should help them.
She's gonna sigh, and she's gonna turn to the others. Well, Taser thinks we should help, so I suppose we should probably help.
Okay, how are we dividing the group?
Wait, who said divide the group?
Cross them.
Cross Summit said he was going to stay back with somebody.
No, buddy. You're coming with me.
Someone said,
I
Hana.
want to show some resentment, but I'm still being pulled by a synthwave.
Yay! We go now.
Borg transforms into alt mode and puts the half body, half chest on the booster seat on his back.
So since Borg has what's left of Drillhead, and Cross Summit was worried about whatever probably killed Drillhead, Borg and Frostfang could stay up top and watch the cave entrance to make sure nothing goes in and like gets you guys from behind, if that's what the team prefers, while the rest of you go down. That's up to you guys.
Stick together.
I guess I go where synthwave's pulling me.
Yay!
Alright, it sounds like we're going as a family.
Yay! Everybody hold hands.
We're going on a trip.
Hold hands.
And I extend my tail.
I'll hold your tail, Borg, don't worry.
So you'll go down the tunnel together holding hands. And Cross Summit doesn't really want to go down, but you can see him leaving like a little trail as he digs his feet down on the ground. And after 45 minutes of going in twists and turns in that tunnel, reach a massive cave in front of you. As you look down, you can see a little hole in the corner that has some light flickering. But looking down as well, you notice that you're at least 300 feet from the bottom of the cave. And if you look up, it's another 300 feet to reach the top of this massive cave.
I suppose it's good we have flyers then.
And man, this is kind of spooky. Friend, are you down there?
You ask and they go,
I don't know exactly where I'm at, but I appear to be surrounded by small life forms.
and when you hear this voice, it does feel like louder and closer than it was before.
Can I possibly use one of my abilities?
What is the name of the ability?
Instincts?
Okay, yeah, you can do it. Can you please describe to the audience
Yes.
what it does?
So roll 1d20 plus perception. If you roll a 13 or higher, you can smell/detect all life forms within a 300-foot radius. If you roll a 12 or lower, nothing happens. You may use this once a day. So let me go ahead and roll that and see if I believe if Synthwave is making this up or not.
Is it up to or including 300 feet?
Within a 300 feet
Because
radius.
the floor and the ceiling are 300 feet away.
I'm gonna be aiming it down,
Okay.
since that's gonna be where things are like walking. I got a 20. Stinky dirty 20.
Okay. As you like focus and try to get a scent, and feel around you. You detect there's about 200 or so creatures at the bottom of
That's
this cave,
horrifying.
kind of walking around and
Okay, I can't pinpoint anything. I don't think I can pinpoint anything specific, can I? No, okay, I was hoping I could pinpoint whatever Synthwave is speaking to, but I will be informing everybody, just, hey, there's a lot of creatures down there. I don't know if all of them are friendly.
Fantastic.
Creatures, you say?
Friend. Friends.
Maybe friends,
They might-
maybe foe,
It's like the
Borg.
creatures that killed Drillhead. I don't want to be killed like Drillhead, and I would like to leave, and I would like to slowly start making my way back.
Is it totally dark, or can we see the bottom? Yeah.
at the bottom you only see like a light flickering from like a corner entrance. So you just see
Kinda
like
light is it?
the glow of light.
Is it like normal light, or is it like greenish light like we've been seeing?
It's normal light. Karasami, you start walking back. Is that what you want to do?
That's what I'm doing, unless someone's trying to stop me.
Want to go down and check it out?
Okay. So
Maybe.
Absolutely not.
Well, I wasn't really talking to you, Cross Summit.
as he says this, you notice he's like farther and farther, like moving
Cross Summit,
backwards.
something could come
from
from
the group.
behind, and you'll be too far away for us to help you. If you don't stay close.
Well, I have ways to get out of that situation. You just won't ever see me again.
No.
All right. Anybody else? Maybe Crossfang, do you want to go with me? Since we can both
Yeah,
fly.
sure. I'll check it out. Yeah, then we don't have to actually touch the base there. We can
Yeah.
just hover
We can
above.
get closer and maybe
I
see.
will also join.
Oh, you can fly too.
Yeah.
So can
Borg.
Cross Summit.
Borg, could you please stay back with Cross Summit? Make sure he doesn't die a
And
horrible
make sure he
death.
doesn't leave. Can you hold his hand? Or hold his hand.
Borg
Yeah,
hold
Cross
hand.
Summit.
Hold hands.
Hold Cross Summit's hand. Go get him, bud.
Thank you, Borg.
Thank you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hold hand.
In my head, I just see Borg like chasing me.
Hold hand.
You see Borg just get closer and closer. It's kind of like towering a little bit over you, and you're like,
Oh
oh
no, you big oof!
Hold hand.
He grabs your
He's
hand.
got you.
by force.
Get a strength check. Okay.
Oh yeah, good luck with that.
I'll do a strength check with
You
you.
could do a strength check.
Yeah, I gotta go in the dice rolls for this.
Oh boy.
I got an 18.
Oh my god.
Oh,
How?
Rig.
Cross Summit, through the fear of having to be close to these creatures, just mustered the strength to fight off Borg and not hold his hand.
I want to say, like, he's trying to, like, grab my hand. I'm immediately, like, slap it away every time he does it.
Or fight slapsies in a cave. A cave where there's
I found a
murder.
corner where I can't back out of, so I'm just, like, sitting down, always slapping his hand away from my hand.
Do you guys?
I can just like imagine this scene where we're in a cave. I have a dead corpse on my back. We're trying to solve a murder, and all of a sudden, Cross Summit and I are just playing slapsies.
As long as he's not
Yes.
boogieing.
No, picture the video from Vine where the guy and the girl are sitting together on a bus, and he slowly reaches over to hold her hand, and she smacks it and gives him the most disgusted look.
Accurate.
That's what I'm picturing.
I need to look that up now.
It's canon.
Okay, well that is happening. Synthwave, Frostfang, and Allegory, you transform and you start
Girl
descending
squad.
Girl Squad.
into the bottom of the cave.
What can we see as we do that?
Roll me a sneak, because you're using your propellers and your thrusters would
Wait,
make
do
a
I
lot
have
of
to roll
sound.
sneak?
You have wings, so it wouldn't. It was still you could hear them
Okay,
flap.
that's
So
fair.
roll me another
I
sneak.
get advantage on sneak checks. Good.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
9, baby.
What a comeback.
Oh, okay.
What a comeback.
Oh,
We went from 1 to a
what
20.
a nice
Perfect.
natural 1 to natural 20 gain you got there.
Wow. I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my days.
Guys, that's our one nat 20 for the entire session.
This doesn't make the preview of this episode. I'm a riot.
Okay, so a 9, a 20, and an 11. You managed to reach the bottom without too much noise. Frostfang, so you tried to avoid Synthwave's rotor, and it kind of made you flap a little bit more. So you kind of bumped on one of the corners with your wing of the cave, and some rocks fell off, hitting the bottom of the cave as you all descend and reach the bottom. You reach this opening. You can see a Titan-sized robot. For the listener, it's not as big as Metroplex, but it's not as small as a combiner, so it's like in between those two sizes.
So it's like an Omega Sentinel.
Kind of like an Omega Supreme size. So it's like a semi Titan size, or half Titan would be the name. But their colors are mainly like a darkish red with mint green, and they have some gray sections to them. Their chest has a dark green, while their accents are like a mild orange, who's pinned to the floor of this cave by some metal poles, and they're riveted onto their arms.
I think I just had a realization as to why Synthwave is the only one who could
And Taser.
hear of this bad boy. Yeah, and Taser.
Oh, yo, he's cool.
Oh my
beautiful.
Did we
god!
get a ship?
Yo, he's sick.
He's cool.
She?
She's
She.
cool. She.
Girl squad,
So-
girl squad,
Say the same
Uh,
thing.
girl squad.
Meanwhile, the boys are in the other end of the cave playing slapsies.
Yeah.
We're outnumbered, buddy. It's gonna be 2 to 4 early.
Well, you have Taser. So you have
And
3.
also Alpine.
Maybe.
And
I
you
don't
have
know
Alpine,
if 2
so there's
small ones
4.
are gonna make up for a giant, almost Titan-sized woman. I'm for the giant woman. Let's go.
All I wanna do is see you turn.
Exactly.
But the bot is pinned to the floor with rivets sticking, with the metal beams stuck on their arms and legs and pinning them to the floor. And they do have a massive hole on the right side of their abdomen. And around them, you can see a bunch of little robotic life, and they seem to be going in and out of that hole next to them and carrying out wires and pieces. And once you look a little bit towards the right where they're going, you can find them like working on vehicles and different housings for their little civilization, you could say.
Does it look like the same kind of bots we encountered on the surface?
I know these ones are different. They have an elongated head, and they're mostly gray. They have some like rusted parts that seem to be like added on to their body, as if they're using it to like weld pieces and create protection for their body. And they have like a little backpack that kind of seems like it could be used as a flying device. But next to those little creatures in some pens, you also see another orange creature with green spikes on their back and some fins on their tail, kind of like the oxalotl fins.
Oh my god.
Like that, green as well. And they have orange stripes. They don't seem to have any eyes on them, but you can see the little robotic life riding these creatures as they were as transportation and using them to move large objects and pulling and stuff like that.
Oh, this is a lot. I'm going to. Can we speak over our comms without like speaking out loud? Is that a thing we can do in this universe?
You can.
Okay, because I want to be quiet with so many things below us. And I would still like to be able to speak with Allegory and Synthwave. But I definitely want to bring up the fact that there is a ginormous, what looks like a Cybertronian pinned, and I think we should help them.
Okay, you relay this information to all the members because everybody can, they're all around you, so it's kind of like a group call kind of thing.
I'm just staring at this giant bot, mouth agape. Like bend down, give it a tap. Friend.
Is that you? Are you the one that has come to rescue me?
I'm here to rescue you, friend. I just, we gotta figure out how to exactly get you out of here.
If you can release me from my restraints, I can fly us out of here.
I think we could do that.
Hang on for a second, Synthwave.
Would you like me to ask them a question?
Yeah, Synthwave, maybe ask them why they're restrained down here before we let them out. If that's what you were talking about doing.
I guess that's not a bad idea. Okay, friend, first off, what may I call you? Secondly, why exactly are you restrained down here in the first place?
My name is Lunastar.
Lovely.
I was transporting minicons to safety, but my systems went down, causing me to crash onto this planet. When I awoke, I was surrounded by these life forms. They restrained me and have been salvaging me for parts.
Ooh, Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Is Alpine and Taser with us at the moment?
Yes, because if you don't have them like walking about, they once you when you bond it with them, they open in like a slot on your body where they can like hide inside if they need to be. Kind of like think of the cassettes, but not necessarily
Okay, so
cassettes.
obviously I don't understand what's being said, or can't hear it, but can I ask Alpine if he recognizes Lunastar?
Can I ask Taser as well?
You sure can. You don't know the information that she was part of the minicon ship unless Synthwave does tell you about it, but you can surely ask if because you thought it could be a coincidence.
Yeah, no, well, because
If that makes sense.
because I mean, it's weird to have three Cybertronian life forms in one cave, you know? So I think Frostfang would just ask if Alpine recognizes them, because if I remember, Alpine and Taser mentioned other bots when they fell. Yeah, so she's definitely just gonna, hey, Alpine, do you recognize this bot?
He comes out of his little cubby hole, and you can tell us where that is, because I don't know where would be easiest.
We'll just say, because right now she's in her alt mode. So I guess in alt mode, on the back in between the wings.
You see a little trike kind of jump out and then transforms into his butt mode, and he says,
That's Lunastar. She was transporting us. I didn't know she was in trouble.
I'm gonna look over to Allegory because I assume Allegory probably heard.
Mm-hmm. And Taser's with me too, so.
Mm-hmm. So if this Lunastar was the one who transported them, then she should be friendly, right?
Let's hope so. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't free her.
Taser says,
You can trust her. She was taking care of us.
You can trust her? Alright, I trust you, bud.
I trust both of you, so I'll trust Lunastar. And I'm definitely going to want to help her as soon as we can figure out how.
okay. How's the slapping up there, boys?
Lots of slap noises are happening here. Lots of slapping.
Borg,
Just,
Borg hand hurt. Borg want to know why angry.
Borg, here, I can give you a hand to hold. I reach up and I grab Drillhead's hand and I give it to Borg.
Bold.
Oh
That's horrifying.
Borg goes for hug.
Wait, what?
Borg goes
Borg,
for
no,
hug.
no touch.
Hug, Borg.
I guess another strength check. And as this hug is in process of happening, and you're trying to fight him off, you get the information that they found a Titan-sized Cybertronian at the bottom of the cave.
Oh, no.
Borg manages to hug you, and would you like to describe your hug, Borg?
Yeah, I actually been thinking about this while you guys were doing this.
no.
So, this is from one of my favorite cartoons, and it's from Looney Tunes. Like when the Yeti picks up Bugs Bunny, and he's like,
I'm going to hug him and squeeze him and love him and pet him and call him George.
and I hug him.
That is
I
perfect.
am extremely uncomfortable.
This make you feel good.
I am so terrified that I'm frozen.
And as like you're frozen, I whisper into your ear.
Shush, shush, shush.
I would like to faint. Can I roll to faint?
Roll Constitution.
30-20 to faint?
I have a
You
question.
faint.
I do have a question. If he faints, do I just know that he's fainted, or
Because
No
of the
fate,
energy?
also,
That's
please
an
don't.
interesting
Yeah.
question. That's an
Don't you
interesting
dare
question.
faint. Don't you dare.
by you? I just
It just
calm
gets really
down.
sleepy.
You feel? I guess you would feel
Oh
the
my God.
hug that Borg is
How would
giving
you know it's a
Summit.
hug?
You feel you don't feel the hug like you don't know it's necessarily a hug, but you feel like the pressure of like the force of the hug, and then
You feel the
What-
breath on
Boys,
my
what's
breath on
happening
your
up
neck.
there?
like,
Boys, what's going on?
and I guess you could kind of sense that Cross Summon has fainted. It's kind of hard to describe the feeling of feeling somebody faint,
Get
but I guess you
vertigo for a
kind of
second.
yeah, you get maybe a vertigo for a second, and
Cross Summit, you okay? Borg? Boys?
Borg good. Borg put baby to sleep.
Oh, Okay. Okay. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Good job, Borg. You
Borg
did. You
did
did a
good
good
job.
job.
Okay, so what's the plan now?
Fred,
Yeah, let's free her.
Let's get these restraints out of here.
To get closer to the metal bars that are pinning the Luna Star, you will need to go across where all the little bots are.
Okay.
can I use my ice breath possibly and like freeze anything that's near her?
You can, but as soon as that happens, they'll all notice, so you'll all enter combat. At least the ones that are down there.
What if like as a secondary option, what if instead of freezing them, I made like a giant ice wall with my ice breath? Is that a possibility?
You can make the ice wall, but where Luna Star is located, it's kind of like up against the like the edge of the cave. So you gotta do like a curve kind of wall, and that could, it would take, it's a big entrance to keep this big Cybertronian in there. So it would take you a little bit to do the whole wall. So there's still a chance that they can, come out and start a little bit. Not necessarily all of them, but at least some of them will
Okay,
start a
I
fight.
absolutely want to go ahead and do that then, because at least while I'm doing that, sorry, I almost just called you allergy.
Wow.
Allegory.
Ow. Ow,
I'm
getting
sorry.
out of control.
Allegory and Synthwave. Allegory and Synthwave could start working on the restraints and all that fun jazz. I'll put myself on bodyguarding duty, I guess, for the time being. So I'm just gonna shout out, I'm gonna make a wall, and then I'm gonna go down there and make a wall.
As you start doing your frost breath and start creating this wall of ice, Synthwave and Allegory, you make your way towards Luna Star, at least to where the restraints are. What would you like to do with that?
Can I what do they look like? Do they look like just normal restraints, or does it look like we're gonna have to hack them with swords, or like is there a way to open them?
They're pretty much big metal beams that have been bolted onto their they don't have skin, but they're metal plates on their forearms and legs, and then they've been grounded to the cave floor as well.
I mean, I've got a rescue axe that might help.
I'm just gonna probably go at it with my sword.
You can surely do that.
I don't have anything that would help.
Okay, roll me damage because it's not a moving object. Oh well, roll me to hit because you are attacking restraints that are attached to her. So if you fail, you could strike her.
Okay, 16 for me to hit.
And I got a 14.
Okay, that hits the restraint. Roll me the damage.
4 damage. I'm a heavy hitter.
We're just babies in this campaign.
It's so sad. I'm used to like big weapons.
Got 1. Wow, you got 2. Okay, I'm sorry for that. As you both strike with your weapons kind of like bounce off whatever material this is. There's no scratches or dents made to it.
Boo! Stinky don't like.
Look at you.
I was gonna ask, how's my wall going?
Your wall close to your knees high at this point, and hearing the clink clank, the little robotic life turn and look toward where the sound came, and you can hear them make some beeps and boops as they suddenly you can kind of hear like the sound of a stampede as they all start kind of moving the direction of Luna Star is with the big creatures as well.
I'm going to loudly shout, guys, you better hurry up! They're coming!
Working on it!
And I'm gonna keep blowing more ice.
Trying.
And as you're focused with that, and we'll roll initiative in a minute, Borg, what would you like to do now that you have 2 bots that are flopping in your hands? Because one is unconscious, as one is offline.
As I have... Wait, so do I hear the shout, or am I just still sitting here kind of twiddling my thumbs?
I think I would still be over comms, to be honest, because distance-wise, I'm probably a bit further from Synthwave and Allegory, so I'm probably both yelling out loud and over my comms.
Okay, so yeah, you would hear the commotion plus echoing on the walls.
Borg walks to the commotion,
My
and while
God.
carrying Cross Summit like a baby,
you are
he's also
300
petting Cross
feet
Summit like a
off
kitty
the
in
bottom
his
of the
arm.
cave.
My unconscious body shivers at every stroke.
Oh my God.
Do I need to roll to wake up, or can I slowly wake back up?
I slowly start holding him over the hole.
Learn to
Oh,
fly,
no!
baby bird.
I got a weird feeling about this.
As Borg, as you're petting across Summit, it's kind of like in the cartoons where the big characters kind of pet the dogs and they just pull the whole skin kind of back at the same time, and the dog's like, ah! So it's kind of like that. So that movement kind of makes you wake up across Summit, and you can see Borg like dangling you over the edge.
No, I would like to grab back onto his hand. No, thank you. Too high. I don't like heights.
fly,
Borg,
baby
put me
bird.
down.
I feel fear.
No.
What's happening?
You feel
Borg,
weird.
Do it,
no,
do it,
don't
do
do
it,
this.
do it.
Please. I'll give you anything. I'll
Do
give
it,
you all
do
the
it.
things you need. Don't drop me.
Baby bird.
I'm imagining Cross Summit like in the cartoons, like holding from at the bottom of the full arm of Borg. He's like shaking it.
Borg, please. I'll. As weird as this sounds like it's coming from my mouth, I will ride you.
Uh,
Oh no.
What the heck?
Borg's already
What
have
is
Why did I
it?
even try to reason with
I
this
point to the
boy?
dead corpse.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on.
I let him go.
He's grabbing to your arm, so you're gonna have to do a strength shake to shake him off if you want to get him off of your hand. So do a strength, both of you, and
Learn
see
to
who
fly,
can
baby bird.
hold on tightest.
No!
My team, Borg. I'm holding
Oh.
on.
Cross Summit digs in his fingers onto you a little bit. He's like, no.
I like to imagine in my head he's like wiggling his arm up and down, but like I'm wiggling with
Bird,
it up and down.
come, bug. Get off, bug.
Wait, so there's absolutely
Oh, well, you
no
can
other way to
jump,
go down
but-
this
Oh
hole.
no.
Geronimo.
There's a track
Oh,
and
no.
Joe,
bowl.
take Cross Summit with you. He's got to fly at some point, right?
Borg, no, this is not a good idea.
Alright. See,
You're like twice my size, Borg. No.
me you fly together.
Oh my god, yes. Okay.
One.
Can I
Roll me
jump?
in athletics.
Who's rolling this athletics? Just Borg?
Oh no!
Just Borg, because he's the one that
And he's-
jumped.
Hands-
Make sure he
okay,
lands.
Here we go.
16. With a 16,
16.
You manage to land on the ground fine, but as you do, like the whole floor kind of cracks from your immense strength and force.
See? We fly.
I like to have my
baby bird.
faceplate
See?
retract and vomit nuts and bolts.
Oh,
I
For
thought you would have
Synthwave,
just passed out again.
You know how you're in a roller coaster and you feel the
Oh.
butterflies? You just felt that while on the ground because Cross Summit just fell 300
I'm gonna,
feet with
I'm gonna
Borg.
take a sit.
Why are you sitting down? We're trying to fight. What is happening?
Eh,
What is happening?
Synthwave, you need to be breaking
up.
those restraints.
I'm dizzy. Hold on.
How are you dizzy? You're a helicopter.
I point. Cross summon. Twins.
You turn around and see Cross Summit vomiting nuts and bolts, and Borg just kind of like crouched with the
my
by the
goodness.
force, and you can see the floor crack.
Borg, I need your help.
I see the blue dragon and I say,
Friend, do you
Dragon.
want to beat up some little guys?
Run! Run, beat up.
You want to beat up the smalls while I block their
Oh my
path?
gosh.
okay.
Thanks, Borg. I love you, buddy.
Borg love you too.
Hey, everybody, roll me
God.
initiative.
Oh no.
I got
13.
19.
Oh, well, at
I
least
got a
there's
7.
my 3 there.
Well, I didn't do as bad as everybody.
I got 2.
I didn't do as bad as I could have.
Why did I get so high?
Hey, girl, someone needs to roll high.
From the top, Frostfang, what are you doing?
Build the wall.
Oh, yeah. The wall!
Oh no.
Guys, don't take that out of context.
Please don't.
So, as these little guys are just coming towards me, I am going to start swiping at them with my tail while I'm also still trying to make the ice wall. So, can I do that as a hand-to-hand combat and see if I hit something?
Yes, you can. Roll to
That's
hit.
1d20, right?
Yes, I'll say I'll do it with disadvantage because you are focusing on 2 things at once.
Okay, that's fair.
Because you're trying to build the wall, but also kind
Yeah,
of
that's
swipe.
fair. Okay. Oh
Are you having someone else build the wall for you?
no! No.
Are they
I'm
wearing a
done. Sorry,
toupee?
go ahead.
I'm a kind tyrant. Anyway.
Oh my god.
I got a 13.
What even is this?
Does a 13 hit the little guys?
It does. So roll damage.
Yeah, baby. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
12 damage.
As you swipe your tail, take out 5 little guys in one sweep, and they all go flying. And then once they hit the cave wall, they kind of fall into pieces. And then you just hear that, like a clanking sound of like just 5 of them dying.
Horrifying. Cool. Then I'm just gonna return my attention to building my wall. That'll end my turn.
Okay,
Oh
so now
dear.
it's the little guy's turn. So the 195 that are left are gonna run. At least the ones that are in the front are gonna run to Synthwave, Allegory, and Frostfang, which are the closest at the moment. So let's roll to hit. So the ones that are in front are 15 of them, and I'm doing 5 on each of you. So the first group is gonna attack Frostfang. That's a 9.
Nope,
I don't
that's
think
not
that
it.
hits. So as 5 little robotic lives just jumps at you, they kind of bounce against the ice wall that you're building, and you can just see them kind of like trying to climb up it, and they're just like sliding down.
Ew.
The next group is gonna attack Allegory.
Oh dear.
That's a 10. That
Swing and
probably
miss.
doesn't hit either. So another 5 of them, as you kind of like were recoiling from your attack, they kind of got close to you, and the force of the air
I can't.
kind of pushed them back, and they all kind of tumbled on the floor, and they kind of go back up. And finally,
I like
for
them.
Synthwave and 11,
I
wow,
like
these
them.
rolls.
9, 10, 11.
9, 10, and 11.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Okay, so the final ones, they all kind of like stacked up on top of each other to become a little bit taller. So you have like 5 of them stacked up running towards you. The one at the bottom couldn't manage their speed, so they just collided with your leg, and they all just fell on the floor, kind of, and they're a little like spinning a little bit. And that would be their turn, so it would be Borg's turn.
So how many of them do I got in between me and Frostfang?
There's 5 in front of Frostfang at the moment.
Borg smash.
Okay, roll to hit. Are you in your dino mode still? Or no, you were in your robot because you jumped
Yeah.
in robot, so are you going to be in dino or are you going to be
Robot.
in robot? Okay,
16 hit.
that hits.
I'm just doing a hand-to-hand. 17.
17 points of damage. How do you want to kill them?
Borg takes the corpse on his back and plays whack-a-mole.
Oh my god.
With the leg, of course. With the leg, of course.
Just the leg, or do you grab it by the leg and then you just slam the whole thing on them?
No,
Of course,
slam with
I
the
would
whole
expect
body.
Nothing less.
Borg grabs both feet and just slams the corpse on top of 5 little the robotic life form, and they just kind of fall apart,
Smash!
squish together.
Oh,
Friend, what wall for?
The wall is so we can start freeing this bot behind us without these little guys swarming us.
Little guy dead.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of little guys, Borg.
Oh,
Could I help build the wall?
Do you have ice powers?
No, but I'm strong and I can add dirt. use the drill head guy
Oh!
to shovel.
Oh!
I don't even know right now.
I have shovel.
You can kind of prepare it for next round, since you already attacked.
Where's this dead corpse to transform into a tall mo-
It would be an intelligence check to determine where the transformation cog is,
Alright.
and kind of like how to
Alright, I
trigger
will
it.
roll that.
I believe in you.
9.
Silence is really scary.
A 9. Borg, you put your finger in one of the holes from the torso and try to transform the bot, and you can see it like twitching, but it doesn't really convert completely into
Then I
its
get going
alt
and
mode.
Oh, ticklish.
What?
why not? I miss it.
I can't. It's so funny.
I'm not done.
Okay, I'm done. No more laugh.
So after Borg is Allegory's turn.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm ready for I don't know how I follow that. I mean, I'm just gonna keep trying to hack at this restraint, I guess, try and free her. I didn't get it loose last time, did I?
No, it like both attacks bounced off, and there was no scratch
Really?
or any dents on the.
Ooh. Let me think for a second. How is it fastened into the ground? Is it just bolts?
Bolted to their arms, and then the ground have some massive kind of metal rods sticking from the. Going
Are
through
bolts,
the metal
screwed
piece. To
in?
the
Like,
ground.
could I unscrew them, or are they just like almost staple gunned in?
You wouldn't be able to see if they're screwed because they're, you might have to dig around them to see what kind of bolts they are. But they're pretty big bolts. They're kind of like the size of a round table kind of thing. You would need somebody to help you kind of
Gotcha.
rotate them.
Where is Synthwave at? Can I call her over?
She was next to you.
Synthwave, grab on.
Yeah.
Let's try and rotate these things out. I don't think we can attack this. It's not working.
I mean, it's worth a shot, right?
Okay, roll me a strength check, both of you.
I got a 13.
I got a 14.
Woo!
High five.
You managed to kind of get a little bit of movement together to like start moving the bolt and kind of getting it out of the ground. But it'll require a little bit more help to get it all out of there.
Yes.
Yes.
We need your
What?
help.
What did I miss?
You guys know.
I don't even know where
Cross Summit,
Cross Summit is right now.
I appreciate people are ignoring me because they know I'm a weakling.
right?
He flew today.
Crash!
Crashing is a word that I would probably say than flying.
Hey, sucking at something's
I
the
think-
first step of being good at something.
There's this movie in Earth culture. I think there's like a toy that says "falling with style."
I don't think
I
you
don't think
fell
so
with
either.
style.
I think you felt like
I
a
think-
stone.
No, we came in like a wrecking ball.
They came in like a wrecking ball.
So with that, it should be Synthwave turn.
Synthwave, you call Borg.
What would you like to do?
No.
Borg would not be able to act since he already acted.
Depending on
So-
if my wall is good enough, the next time my turn comes around, I will definitely jump in and help you guys.
I am gonna panic for a hot second, and I'm actually gonna sprint over to Cross Summit, like with my hands out, like outstretched to him.
Oh,
It's time.
there you are.
I need
Time
help.
to get out of here.
I need the other one. I need help.
The other one.
Yeah, I don't have
Which
enough.
one's the other one?
I don't have enough strength to move the thingies over there. and,
Oh,
like,
we gotta do
vaguely
the other thing.
gesture. Like I
We
need the
gotta
other
do-
thing.
Okay.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I just been through a lot recently.
Yeah. Like I rub his back. Yeah, you okay? You're gonna pull through.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. you ready, bud?
Okay, I'm ready. Are you? Which ones are you? Are you gonna be the legs or the arms?
I wanna be the legs.
Legs every day.
Yeah.
All right, DM. I would like to do the other thing with my twin.
Okay, explain it away.
Okay, so I am the class of Combiner, which means I'm almost useless unless I'm in a combine mode. First, determine how many others you would like to combine with. My sister, my twin, Synthwave.
Present.
Your DM may ask you to roll a Constitution saving check if necessary for the situation. Is this one of those situations, DM?
No.
Okay, and I can use this ability once a day. And then an additional part of this is can only combine with certain groups. Like I can't combine with a minicon because they're too small. And I can't combine with someone bigger than me, really. So it's like only compacted beast leaders can combine with other compact beast leaders and so on and so forth. But if I was a minicon, I could only combine with other minicons or titan masters, if that makes sense.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, while I'm in combine mode, it unlocks my combiner abilities.
How does it go? How does it look when you both combine?
Well, so we have a giant visor and have our combine mode. I make the top half, she makes the bottom half. We have a face plate. We have my rotor blades in the back and her rotor blade ponytail going on in the back. Since we're like a dual gender combiner. We go by they, them. And yeah, we're tall. We're tall. DM, I think we make, what was it, 40 feet tall?
40 feet? Okay, so you're the tallest of the group.
And our name is Simp.
SYMP.
No, simp.
Oh my
Simp.
god.
Simp.
Guys.
Simp.
What? It's so cute.
I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed.
Simp.
Well, no one asked for your opinion, so we can continue on.
Wow. Okay.
Whoa.
Let's get this party
You look like a diesel bot.
started.
I'm proud of you.
Okay, what would Simp like to do?
Charge to unrestrain the Titan.
Okay, you run, and group can certainly feel the thumping as you run towards the Titan. Would you like to kind of like pull them off, or kind of do what Synthwave was doing before, which was rotating?
Inner thoughts, Synthwave, what would be best?
Let's try and rotate them, just to maybe prevent any damage.
Okay, then I think we do that.
Okay.
Okay, roll me a strength with advantage.
Who has
You're
the
pretty
best
big.
modifier for strength?
I got +2.
Then you go.
And you said with advantage?
with advantage, yeah, because you are 2 and 1.
I got an 11.
Got an 11. You managed to spin it more and kind of get halfway with it, just because of the sheer size and strength of your combined mode, but it wasn't enough to pull it out completely.
Dang it.
Borg!
More strength.
Borg, we need more strength.
Oh, Borg.
Get more.
More strength.
And with that would be
All
frustrating.
right. How's my wall looking?
Once again.
Is it good?
Your wall is hip size right now, kind of like lower chest area at this point.
That seems like a pretty good sized wall. How big are these guys? Are small. How big are like the monsters they had?
Their monsters are like 10 feet tall.
Oh, they're small. Okay, okay. So that means that their monsters can't get over this thing
Maybe.
at this point. So I'm going to leave the wall, and I'm going to turn around and run towards Simp and Allegory. I'm going to look at Simp. My eyes are going to go wide. I'm going to transform into my robot mode, stare for a minute, and then go and help with the thing. I need to roll strength, right?
Yes, you do. And you get advantage because everybody is doing strength.
Always try for that nat 20.
Okay, 15.
With 15 and Simp helping out and Allegory helping out, you managed to remove the first kind of
Yeah.
restraint from the ground on one of their arms.
No, I'm just gonna go ahead and end my turn. Then there's really nothing else I can do.
So then it's the little aliens once again gonna try to climb the wall this time that you made. But at this point, a large group, kind of like a wave of little bots, has reached the wall, and you can see them kind of all like climbing on top of each other, trying to get to the top of the wall. They get a 5, so even with their combined might, they keep kind of like slipping from the wall and not be able to get on top of it. But they're slowly kind of like building a
Yeah, that is
massive kind of like
terrifying.
wave of little bots. So with the little bots out of there, it would be Borg's turn.
Borg smash.
Oh, Borg, come help.
Oh, not smash. Not smash or smash.
That's, come help.
Help?
Yeah, we
Borg
need your,
looks like the
your
commander.
strength. We need strong Borg.
Big boy.
Yeah, we need 2 big boys.
Borg hill.
My heart.
Borg puts the corpse back down on the ground
Yay!
after using it as a.
It belongs.
Well, the corp is missing some pieces to them because of the smashing, but
Borg broke your toy.
oh, poor Drillhead. Roll me a strength check. You're helping to remove the next one with advantage.
14.
Everybody's trying to get them all off.
Nice.
14. You all managed to get it halfway out once more, but it wasn't enough to get it completely out. With that action, it would be Allegory's turn.
I'm just gonna do the same thing. Try to get the next.
Okay,
Full
roll
tap.
strength with advantage. With 12, get it out a little bit more, but still, it's almost out. Needs a little bit more push. And if that's all, it would be Simp's turn.
What would you like to do, sister?
Keep using our muscle.
Then we keep using our muscle.
Okay, roll strength with advantage. Meanwhile, you can still hear the little scaplets going as they're all kind of
Oh.
climbing and trying to make this wave
What is that
behind you.
sound? I got a natural 20. Plus 2.
Here we go.
I don't think I have to roll
Nice.
again.
I don't think you
Yeah.
need to. With the 20, you managed to get the bolt out with enough strength that when you moved it, you kind of hit the other bolt, kind of almost prying it out of the other hole in one shot. Kind of like just like the tip is there, you just gotta push it over and you'll get it out. And then you
Nice.
push and it goes out. So you get two bolts into one. There's only one bolt remaining
Ooh,
to
yeah.
free Luna Star. Meanwhile, the little
You
wave
know
is
what?
still
They
going.
might not be important if I
That's
roll a high
scary.
enough roll on my turn.
So it would be your turn right now.
We're gonna get that last bad boy on up.
Final bolt.
And you said with
Advantage.
advantage, right? Okay, cool.
Yep.
No, that didn't.
Oof. You
Nobody
surely
saw that.
need it.
I don't know what that was. 17.
With a 17, you get it most of the way out, and it's just one small push
Can
more, and
Alpine
then we'll be
push it?
out. Sure, I'll let Alpine jump out and
Yeah,
try
baby.
roll strength with advantage with Alpine.
Okay, so that would have been a 9. This one is a natural 20. Oh
Wow.
Thank God for Alpine.
You'll see Alpine just jump out, be like,
I got this.
and he just kind of pushes the ball up, and then he kind of like grabs it and shucks it towards the wall, and there's a big now hole shaped as a bolt on the wall as the bolt just kept going. He's like,
Whoa, I'm pretty strong.
Alpine, you did amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I'm gonna give him a little fist bump.
he fist bumps you back.
Yeah, baby. That's my son. All right, that's mine and Alpine's turn.
Hey, it would be the little scraplets once more.
Wait, can Big
this
Bot
time
get up
they,
yet?
The Big Bot can get up there, but they're gonna be last in the initiative
Oh
because
no.
they just joined. So the little guys, they get a 17 because now they're all together, this big wave, so they do get advantage on climbing. And as they manage to get a grip on the ice wall and you free Luna Star, they start pouring over as water comes, and they just start flopping on the floor and spilling towards your way to get up there. So that would be their turn. So Luna Star gets up and looks at you. Simp says,
Thank you so much for freeing me. Now, let's get out of here.
and she puts her hands on the floor and says,
Everyone, climb on!
As simp, because I make half, do I also hear the new voice now?
Yes.
I'm climbing on.
this would be a very weird
imagine.
experience for you. But you do hear the voice.
Inner dialogue. I'm going to now confirm with my sister, being like, this must be the voice you're talking about.
Yeah, silly.
It does exist.
It's true. I wouldn't lie to you.
Then we get on.
As you all get on, Luna Star says,
Hold on.
and she transforms and puts you inside of her bridge because she turns into a spaceship. And as she turns into a spaceship, she flies off the cave through the big entrance and kind of breaks apart a big chunk and manages to get into
Whee!
space. Now that you're
Yeah.
in space, you are inside of Luna Star, and she says,
Again, thank you for freeing me. I've been pleading for my brethren to come and rescue me, but nobody ever responded.
Can we all hear her?
still it's just Synthwave and Taser, or Simp and Taser.
Does Alpine understand? Can he hear her?
Alpine does not
Taser's a
understand.
city
Really?
speaker.
Okay.
Taser's a city speaker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
She's not a city, but she is a Titan, so
Yeah.
that's how it works. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And in the process of explaining, she says,
Looks like we have company.
suddenly on the big screens on the bridge, you can see kind of like images of surrounding the ship, and you see a bunch of little dots flying after you.
no!
And it's all the little aliens that got on their little ships and now are firing upon Luna Star. She says,
I can't be taking all of this damage in my current state. I should be able to use my space bridge to get us to safety.
she tells this to you, Simp, of course, and Taser. But for Crust Summit, you know that base bridges are like an old technology that was used in the past, and the modern space bridges that are left in Cybertron, some of their colonies are still kind of like the technology is still kind of new to the modern bots. So like there's a lot of that you don't know how it exactly works, and it's been it takes a lot of energy to keep them
Okay.
running at
I would
this
like to
time.
imagine as we are simp, I'm kind of faded into the background of control when talking with the Titan. Like I can hear what's going on, but I'll relay that information to my sisters and their thoughts. Our thoughts are like intermingled at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, so
yeah,
she can
so
kind of see a little bit of what you're
I'll let you
like
respond.
seeing in your brain and all that. Yes.
Where should we go?
In my current state, I can't calculate exactly where this jump will take us, but it will certainly be far from here.
Hold on to that thought. Cross Summit, is this a good idea?
Probably not. But what's the alternative?
Something not so nice.
The ship
Okay,
starts
let's-
shaking from all the blaster fire.
We go now.
It almost feels like we
I'm
don't have a
uncomfy, let's
choice.
go.
If it means safety.
Safety is good. I like safety. We go.
She says,
Everyone, hold on!
and suddenly everybody you feel like you're being stretched and suddenly like flung forward as Lunastar jumps and activates the space bridge, and you jump, and now you're in a abandoned sector in space. And she tells you that,
I must rest now. That jump drained me of all my power.
and she slowly, the voice kind of slowly starts shrinking and kind of like almost powering down. It says,
I'll keep my main systems running for you, but you won't be able to hear me for a while. Stay safe, my friend.
and she kind of stops.
A good rest.
Sleep well, new friend.
So, the rest of us obviously have no idea what just happened. So, are we deciding that this is our ship? Is that the
Yeah.
general
I think
consensus
it's cool.
here?
I know you gotta ask the Titan.
Okay, well, I don't know what the Titan says, so I guess I'm gonna spend, now that I know we're safe, I guess I'll just start, like, cleaning up, because I remember you said that she was pretty beat up, so I'll just start,
Yeah.
like, clearing debris. Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
avoid the hole so I don't get sucked out into space, like, you guys all know the reference.
Well, as everybody kind of scopes the Titan ship alt mode, I will just put there's gonna be a message on the screen, and it says that the nearest planet is a week away. So you'll be slowly drifting towards the planet at this point.
So as soon as everything kind of gets settled, and everybody has something that they're all doing, Frostfang is going to tap on Borg's shoulder and like nod for him to follow her over to a section of the ship where nobody else really is.
Is Borg smart enough to know what a knot is?
Oh, me an intelligence, I
Oh
guess.
no!
You can go towards like the engine bay. It would be a good place to have the conversation.
17. Or no, I'm sorry, 3.
Oh.
3? Okay, with the 3, you see the nod and you see the point, and you're a little bit confused of what's going on.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab his hand and pull him along. Like, I see the blank stare, and I sigh, I grab his hand, and I pull him along.
Okay, do you let this happen, Borg, or are you gonna fight the pull along?
Borg goes with Blue Dragon.
You said it was next to the engines, right?
Yeah, it would be kind of like the engine bay.
So once we're in there, I am going to glance around. There's nobody else here, right? Just double checking?
Yeah, there's nobody else.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Borg. Borg, can I tell you something?
Sure, Borg good with listening. Have ears.
You do, buddy. You're so good at listening. Do you happen to recall on TV a few days back about the Maximal and Predacon politician that went missing? Do you remember her?
Oh, the TV person.
Mm-hmm.
Gone.
You remember that? Yes. Yeah. They're okay. So fun fact. I'm that politician, or at least I was kidnapped and I was changed into the thing I am now. I didn't used to be a dragon. I didn't feel comfortable telling anybody else, but that's why I changed my name to Frostfang and just became somebody else entirely. She's just gonna kind of eye Borg and see what reaction there is.
Frostfang make rules?
Not rules necessarily. I was an advocate to get Cybertron to reconnect with the Maximals and the Predacon colonies. So I worked with rule people on Cybertron to make things better for everybody.
So, Frostfang missing.
Officially, yes. This is something that I would like to keep between us, if you don't mind. I'll tell the others at some point, but I don't think I'm ready to do that.
Frostfang not want to be found?
I don't want others to think differently of who I am, and I don't have information on what happened to me, like why it happened. I'm still searching for that.
Why tell Borg?
Because I feel comfortable with you. You're more like me, I suppose.
Okay.
You're a good friend, Borg.
Good friend.
A good friend, Borg. Do you think we could keep this a secret?
Secret safe for Borg.
Thank you, Borg. I'm gonna hug Borg.
Borg, pick up Blue Dragon and hug.
So cute.
Zeta finds himself in his office when he receives a call from one of his guards.
Boss, we found statues of the targets in a small town called Morgburg. It took some persuading, but we managed to get their location. Upon arriving, a ship blasted through the side of a mountain and reached orbit.
Well, are you in pursuit?
About that, boss. The ship teleported and we lost it, but we managed to get some images of the ship.
Send me those images, and I'll send them to every mercenary in the cosmos. Keep searching for them. Now, I must leave. I need to make an announcement.
Hello, Cybertron. This is Circuit, and today we have a special message from Cybertron's Chief of Security, Zeta.
Hello, people of Cybertron. Today, my elite guards located the escaped convicts, and after an exchange of blaster fire, I can confirm they have been dealt with. This is just the beginning. We still need to capture the leader of the Decepticon party and bring them to justice. We are working hard and around the clock to make our streets safe again. Stay vigilant out there. We're all in this together.
Wow, that's a lot to take in, and we will be covering these events more tomorrow.
Circuit gets caught off as he's broadcasting his news segment, and a blue bot with a red visor appears, replaying this message.
Attention, my fellow Cybertronians. The tragedies from the previous days have left a stain on the current government. Their lack of concern and response show that it is time for a change. Zeta is using you. Zeta is deceiving you. In time, he will show his true colors, and when he does, we will be waiting for him. We will protect you. We will make our stand and reveal his deceptions. Until then, be vigilant. Decepticons forever.
But as always, stay safe, and this has been Circuit with Iacon News, signing out.